Welcome to Shamir Spark. This video details the use of the Shamir Spark functions and features. The Shamir Spark package contains case for iPad, stereo image collector, stand support, calibration pattern, training frames, and quick reference guide. Besides providing extra protection to your iPad, the supplied case is the connection link with the collector. The case can remain installed even when not using Shamir Spark, as it does not affect the normal operation of the iPad. The collector should be inserted from the top of the iPad, such that the cavity in the back of the collector fits perfectly into the salience in the iPad case. Just move the collector in the top to bottom direction, such that it is physically attached with a small salience right above the collector camera hole, and also magnetically attached with the magnet inside the case salience. Be advised that every time the collector is inserted, a new set focus must be performed. When launching the app for first time, request activation key. Complete the form and select Activate. Activation is automatic. If not active, await activation in the services of Shamir. With one simple click operation, Shamir Spark is easy to use. Push the calibration button in the main menu screen. For the set focus, it is only necessary to acquire one picture of the calibration pattern successfully. You can achieve that by two distinct ways: either placing the triangular pattern on a horizontal surface and the iPad standing at the Shamir Spark stand support, or by fitting the triangular pattern in the slots of the stand support, or also placing the quick reference pattern in a vertical surface. Note that the two icons placed laterally on the top of the camera preview area informs which calibration option you should be performing. The distance from the camera to the pattern must be between 28 and 36 centimeters. Optimal is 32 centimeters. In both options, please make sure that the iPad is parallel to the pattern. As soon as the tablet is in the correct position, press one of the green lateral camera buttons, and the program will redirect you to the main menu screen. If the New button on the main menu screen was selected, you will now be presented with the Photo screen. This is the place where a new picture of a client can be captured and used to perform measurements. To capture a photograph, ask the client to look at the bottom mirror of the collector and make sure that the bounding box in the screen turns to green. That indicates that the iPad tilt and distance are correct. The eyes are inside the frame and you can take the picture. The outer edge of both iris must be touching the sides of box. It is expected that the client has his head straight, his eyes are focusing on the bottom mirror, and kept at a distance between 28 and 36 centimeters. The best is 32 centimeters in front of the measurer. Be sure that you are in front of his left shoulder so that he can be right in front of the collector and not turning his head to look at the collector. Press one of the two lateral green buttons to acquire a picture, and you will be redirected to the Measure screen. The measuring process consists in adjusting a few points both in the top and bottom images. These points must be obtained in a sequential order, since some of them depend on the position of the previous ones. You can obtain 3 groups of measures, adding sequentially by pushing the respective button so that it becomes green: PD measuring, box and panoramic angle, pantoscopic angle, and BVD, or all together. The results can be visualized as in the following picture. The measures are PD, pupillary distance, and mono-PD, DBL, distance between lens, A, horizontal box, B, vertical box, FH, fitting height, FFA, face form angle, pantoscopic tilt, VBD, back vertex distance. Send all the client data and ocular measurements to Shamir Optical or your laboratory. You can save customer measurements, view, edit, save as a PDF file, and print the results every time you want. You can use the trading frames to get the ability to take measurements. Shamir Spark Optical Measurement System.